today, and I do have a channel message for y'all. Um, at first, I was gonna keep it to myself, but I'm gonna use this train as a confirmation that like I do need to share it, and with the way that this wind is blowing, I had planned on going live this morning, but I didn't. But I didn't because I had got woken up out of my sleep because one of my old friends had came to me in my dream, and I didn't even know he was. I didn't even know he passed away. He been dead for like 2 weeks now, and I didn't even know. And I feel bad because the last time he reached out to me, I didn't answer. But the reason why I ain't answer because I was like, you know what, I'm trying to slow down. I'm smoking anyway, and because I was in my process. Yeah, I said I was gonna slow down on smoking, and I said that I was gonna like just take a break to myself. Period. But yeah, he passed away, and he told me a lot of shit in my dream before I woke up. And it's like I've been contemplating all day, like, should I share this message or was this message just for me? And it's like he kept on telling me to like just share what he told me because he was like, it could help out a lot of people that don't know what's going on or that's like unaware of what's going on or really don't know how like people like really operate or how like snake people is or how snakish people can get. But yeah, it was crazy because it was like he was saying so much stuff, and it was like I was sitting right there listening, and I'm just like, did this nigga teleport to me, or is he passed away? And then finally he told me how he died, and I was like, you dead for real? And he was like, yeah, go check Facebook. And I went to go check Facebook. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and everybody was like, R.I.P. R.I.P. I didn't even know he was dead. But I'm just grateful that he did come to me though, and give me these messages. Cause like I said, he been dead for about 2 weeks now. So maybe at first I was like, well, maybe he give me these messages because maybe he wasn't like ready to go or he wasn't ready to cross over. But it was like when I first got out here and I set my cards down on the table, it's like this the only card that flew out on the ground. So it's like I'm taking this as a confirmation that like he's at peace, like his soul is at peace. But it's so crazy though, cause it was like I had been knowing him since I was in 5th grade, and and of course like we was like from 5th grade to middle school to high school, like we was all in like the high achiever class. Now I'm not saying this to try to trigger nobody or to like to talk down on nobody, but it's like the conversations was different in the high achievers classes versus like the people that was like in the regular classes, like versus like the average classes. Like we've been talking about like spirituality and like the matrix and like thinking outside the box since we was in damn 5th grade. It was like everybody used to look at the high achievers or like the people that was in the gifted program like we was a little crazy, but we knew what the hell was going on. But anyway, yeah, he passed away. So I'm about to deliver y'all the messages. I didn't write them down because, like I said, he told me all of this in my sleep. Um, I don't know. I could feel his presence though. But he told me to spread this word because this is just a message for just whoever needs to hear it. Like, this is for males and females. This is for people that's like trying to start a business. This is also for people that's like trying to date and all this and that. And at first I was like, I ain't want to say it, but I was just like, I'm gonna just say it because I'm guessing maybe his family is trying to figure out like who did it, or maybe his friend or his girlfriend or somebody is trying to figure out who did it. So he wanted me to come out here and say it. But let's start it off with the scripture first, because I was about to say this the messages he gave me. All right. So it says, "Let all you do be done in love," and that's my First Corinthians 10:14. Okay, so 10:14 may be significant. Maybe y'all birthday is on 10:14, or maybe y'all had like a passed on loved one whose birthday was on 10:14, or maybe I keep on catching 10:14 on the clock, or maybe I keep on catching 1:14 on the clock, or maybe I keep on catching 1:44 on the clock. Or maybe I keep on catching 333 or 444 on the clock, and that's gonna, or 777, and that's gonna be our confirmation, and 999. That's gonna be our confirmation that this reading is for y'all. Okay, but even if y'all haven't been getting those signs, maybe y'all been getting other omens from spirit. Um, but yeah, so to start off with, he passed away in a car accident, and he said he wanted me to say that he know who did it. He said it was a setup. He said one of his workers, because I mean he did. That's like he said, he was a drug dealer. His workers, it was one of his workers that set him up. So the channel message, or the stuff that he was telling me to relate to y'all, is be careful who y'all hiring, be careful who y'all signing contracts with, and be careful who y'all exchanging money with, who y'all and be careful of who y'all are servicing as well, especially if you work outside of your home, or especially if you work in like a common location that has easy access for anybody to be able to come in and out. He's saying just make sure that you use your discernment before you start messing with people. He also said too, you can tell what type of organization a person belongs to, or you could tell what type of a cult or gang that somebody belongs to based off of what type of job that they have. So it was like most of like the channel. I was about to say wisdom. Most of the channel wisdom that he was giving me, it was pretty much like little nuggets of like little wisdom that you really just need to live by, or that you just need to take heed from. And he was also saying too, he was like, look at he was like, pay attention. A lot of people didn't reach their peak until they got away from what they was used to. He was like, think about it, like, you know, everybody know I'm from Atlanta. So I ain't gonna say everybody know I'm from Atlanta. I think I'm from Canada. But anyway, he was like, think about it. Most of the people that's thriving in Atlanta, they not even from Atlanta. And I'm like, you right. Like, they either drove from the country and drove up to Atlanta, or they came from a whole nother state they um and they came to Atlanta. Or he said the people that appear to be like that. Then he also said too, now this is for male and females, and it gave me a confirmation when I was getting the kids ready this morning, and it was a show that they was watching, and the show pretty much had confirmed what he told me. He said He said, stop trying to figure out why people hating on you. Stop trying to figure out why people jealous of you. Stop trying to figure out why people disliking you. He said, now this is for male and females. He said, all you have to do is to look in the mirror, and that should just go and look at that person, and that should just give you all of your answers as to why these people jealous. They don't like you. They feel like they gotta gang up on you. They feel like they gotta stalk you. He also said, be cautious too, because he said he was aware that it was a lot of people like stalking him and following him. So he was like, make sure that you paying attention to your surroundings. He was like, it's very important for you to pay attention to your surroundings, because these people be switching out cars. These people be driving in rentals, or they'll just go to like the auction and go get a salvage car, and they'll try to follow you in that. Um, Another thing that he said as well too, which goes back to the show that the kids was watching this morning. Um, he said these people only. Okay, so he said these people only try to pick on you. They only try to gang stalk you, or they only try to bully you because they really want your help. So instead of them saying, "Hey, could you help me?" or "Hey, could you give me some advice on this?" they would rather talk shit and get you riled up, because it's like that's how they siphon your energy when you get riled up and when you get angry. And it's like they still get what they want because you cussing them out, because you know when you going off on somebody, you cussing them out about the disrespect. And not only are you cussing them out about you disrespecting them, but you also telling them about themselves. And he said the main reason why these people are doing this, because they know that they done did so much fucked up shit behind your back, to where they know that they can't step to you to your face and ask for your help. But they know if they piss you off, they can not only get your energy, but they can also get your advice on whatever they was trying to get help with in the first place. So it's like it's a win-win for the enemy, but it's a lose for you, because you losing your energy and you wasting your time. So he was like, don't acknowledge he was like, don't acknowledge no hater. Don't try to acknowledge nobody that's a bully, especially if it's somebody that's old as fuck and they older than you. Now, it's one thing if somebody is younger than you and they chose you to try to bully or to pick on you, you have every right to defend yourself. But if it's an old bitch with bags up under her eyes, like just let it go. Like just let her have it. And it was crazy because back to the show that the kids was watching, um it was these three friends who was on the show. And the girl, one of the girls kept on bullying the other girl. And like at first, like the other girl was going off on her, and then eventually like she stopped and she started letting it go. So the girl started getting mad. The bully started getting mad because the girl was no longer entertaining her. The bully started getting mad because the girl stopped cussing her out. The girl stopped telling her about herself. So the bully had went to the third friend and try to get the girl, the innocent girl, to try to. The bully went to the third friend to try to get the third friend to go ask the innocent girl, like, hey, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And she was like, well, why do you feel like something is wrong, or why do you feel like something is okay? And she was like, because the only reason why I bullied this girl, the only reason why I bothered this girl, is because I like to take her energy. And I know whenever she gets upset, she's going to tell me about myself, and that's going to better help me with whatever situation that I have going on. But now that she's not entertaining me, now I'm not getting the advice that I need to solve my problems that I have going on. So it's just like the message behind that is to starve the fuck out of your enemies. Because those are your main distractions. So starve your enemies, okay? Just starve your enemies and pay attention to your surroundings. And um Yeah, just starve your energy. Starve your enemies and pay attention to your surroundings, and just be careful with who you're working with. Because I remember it was one time we was having conversations about businesses, and he was the one, like, he told me this during the pandemic, but he was the one that told me that like, I wasn't aware of that, but he was like, in order for you to open up certain businesses, like, you have to be a mason, and I didn't know that. And he was like, yeah, like, he said, he told me like about like the whole little process or whatever and all this and that, and I was just like, oh, okay. So I'm saying all this to say, like, you could tell what type of a cult or what type of coven or what type of gang a person is attached to based off of what type of business they have, or based off of what type of job title that they have, because you have to be a part of a certain organization, or you have to be a part of certain unions in order for you to even get certain buildings in certain places, or in order for you to get certain positions in certain companies. Okay. And that's most of the stuff that, like, I could remember, like, off the top of my head. But if it come out, it come out. So this is just gonna be a collective reading. Because at first I was like, I ain't finna tell these people all this. He was like, no, you gotta tell people. And he was also saying too, like, don't worry about nothing that's like going on or whatever, because he was like, now you got another guardian angel protecting you. So that's like a message for y'all too. So if y'all did just have recently like a friend or like a family member, or just somebody who was close to y'all, like somebody who you know was a good person to you, like if they just passed away, like they also coming through to let y'all know that they watching over y'all and they protecting y'all. Okay. And the last thing that I can remember that he said everything is gonna go in your favor. You just gotta let shit play out. That's all he said. He said you just gotta let shit play out. And he was also saying too, like, before you get upset about somebody talking shit, it's like, just look in the mirror. So it's like, just look in the mirror and you'll see. So it's like, y'all may be dealing with people who may be bothering y'all or talking shit because they either want you to quit doing whatever you're doing. Y'all hear that wind, right? They either want you to quit doing whatever you're doing so they can step up and do it, or they want you to entertain them so they can steal your energy and so you can give them some advice if you is a tarot reader. Or even if you're not no damn tarot reader, some people don't take you cussing them out as a bad thing. They take you cussing them out like you're giving them advice. So those are the type of people that you're dealing with. So instead of these people saying like, hey, I need help, or hey, could you help me with this is the route that they'll rather take. So it's like, don't even entertain it. All right. And we just gonna get some messages from these ancestors card. And he said a person that hasn't grown since they started bullying you or messing with you, they appear shit. Even if they did grow, but if they haven't grown since they start messing with you, it's like, what is there to even get mad about? What is there to even entertain? Or what is there to even talk about? And another thing that he said too, it was as far as like relationships and stuff. He was like, now this is for men and women. He said, don't be in a rush to get into no relationship. Don't be in a rush to move in with nobody. Don't be in a rush to get married. Don't be in a rush to do nothing, because a lot of these people are being sent to you, and a lot of these people are being planted in these places. Just like prime example, like his worker was planted right there to sit right there and figure out his business, to try to learn his operation, to see how he run his operation, and to pretty much like just set him up. And it's funny because last week I had picked up on it. Um, I said somebody, I can't remember which reading it was. I gotta go back and look at which sign it was. But I said somebody that you hired or somebody that's on your team, they're gonna end up turning on you, or they in the process of setting you up. Like somebody that you helped before, somebody that you helped with their bills, somebody that you helped with their kids, like somebody that you probably helped with a car or something, or like with some medical bills or something. Like that person is in the mid, they about to set you up. It's either somebody that you hired, somebody that you helped, or it's your spouse. So that's why he was saying like you really got to be careful and you really got to use your discernment in this next season. And he was like, you could tell by a person's energy if they was planted there, if they was sent to you, or if they genuinely want to fuck with you. And he said a person that genuinely want to fuck with you, they gonna help you with everything. A person that don't genuinely fuck with you, they gonna sit back and they gonna talk shit and they gonna watch you suffer. So that's how you can determine whether or not somebody would be a good fit for you, whether this is a friend or whether this is a relationship wise. A person that really want the best for you, they not gonna sit back and talk shit about you. A person that really want the best for you, they not gonna sit back and watch you drown yourself. And he also said too, a lot of people gonna be trying to come back when it looked like you overcame whatever you was like whenever you win or whenever you overcome whatever situation that you're dealing with. And he said whoever kicked you down while you was down, like just leave them there because they only coming back in to just use you for your energy or to just use you for your money. And some of y'all too, I'm hearing like to use you for your clout. So maybe y'all probably got like a large like following or something, or like a huge influence or something. Yeah, he said if a person seen you suffering this long, they don't give a fuck about you. Or if a person knew what was going on this long, they don't give a fuck about you. He said even if a person was in a room with people and everybody was talking shit about you and they didn't say nothing, that person don't give a fuck about you. Like it ain't like this person gotta be like, hey, shut the fuck up. But it's just like one of those things, or it ain't like this person just got up and walked away. It's like that person just stood there and listened to the whole conversation, listened to the whole story, and they also engaged in it too. But that's the King of Swords truth. But this is what he was saying though, like be patient because everything happens in divine timing. But this is also too with these broken clocks right here. Um, yeah, with these broken clocks right here, he says something is a broken record, or he's saying that you're gonna break a record with something. Or now it's like somebody grandfather energy just came in. I am outside. Yeah, that's a red bird right there. One of y'all grandfathers just is in here too. What I was about to say, with these broken clocks, it's saying let everything play out. But it's y'all confirmation. So maybe one of y'all grandfathers passed away. That probably was an air sign. Hit this King of Swords. Yeah, he's saying somebody not gonna walk away scotch-free like how they think they is. And then you got the Five of Baskets, the Five of Cups. Maybe that's he's saying don't keep on repeating yourself like a broken record. Like just take action. Yeah. And it's like coming through to let you know that they're here to guide you. Yeah. You got the King of Swords and you got the Queen of Swords. Oh, it's funny because it's a bird right here. So maybe okay, so this is another spirit. Okay, so it's a this could be a mother. Maybe this is like a mother or like an aunt or something. Yeah. Maybe I had a mother or an aunt that passed away. There's a lot of energies in this damn reading. You got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Coins. And then you got the Black Hermit in reverse, which is also good too because he said that the black magic will no longer work. Oh, yeah. And you're going to go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. I'm here within the next 9 months. You're going to go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. Or some of y'all may get chosen to go on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm also hearing too, you're going to have a dream about everybody that stabbed you in the back. And God is going to show you how they stabbed you in the back and when they did it. That's the truth. This is the Emperor card. You're going to have a dream about everybody that stabbed you in the back and he going to show you how they did it. You also, God is also going to give you a confirmation. This is the Eight of Wands. God is also going to give you a confirmation that these people that's attacking you, like the reason why they attacking you because they not happy in their own family dynamics. They not happy in their own household. And they not happy in their own relationships. God is also going to expose, like say for instance, like this is the truth, is the Three of Coins. God is also going to expose, like God is gonna with this Three of Coins, he gonna expose all three sectors. He's gonna expose the people that you don't even know that's attacking you. He's gonna expose their true reality. He's also gonna expose, like say for instance, if you had like a fake friend that went and fucked your ex, if they did fuck your ex, like he's gonna expose their reality, and he's also going to like expose like any of your your ex's reality that's like still speaking bad on your name, or people that you probably just had, like relations with or whatever. You got the Eight of Swords right here. But yeah, pretty much like everybody that went out their way to try to like close you in or try to ruin your name or whatever, like he's gonna expose all of those people realities. And that's what's going to help you to not overreact or to not to, yeah, because this is what they want you to do. But that's what's going to help you to not be in this energy. Because remember, we started the reading off with like this person is pissing you off on purpose or talking shit to you because they want you to talk shit back to them so you could tell them how to fix whatever's wrong with them. You got the Two of Wands. If you feel like you're called to like detox or go to the lake or something, like go to the lake, because I feel like this loved one, either this motherly figure or this aunt figure or this grandfatherly figure, I feel like they're going to come through and confirm all of these messages for you. Yeah, then right here you have the Hermit and the Seven of Knives, which is the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Four of Swords. Some of y'all are also being called to go to the park and lay down and look up at the sky. You're going to get omens in the sky as well. In the clouds. Yeah. But this is going to end up being your energy. Be it, mama. Be it, mama. Yeah, you're going to end up in that energy in the end. Well, remember they said within 9 months. So they saying you just got to be patient. In 9 months, be patient and just let everything play out. Because it's like what I'm hearing is like these people waiting on you to curse yourself or to talk your way out of your blessing. But it's like either way, I don't know. Somebody gonna be charged with fraud. And they gonna be guilty for fraud. Somebody gonna be guilty for fraud and somebody gonna be guilty for identity theft as well. I don't know. I'm also hearing too. Somebody gonna try to file taxes. Somebody gonna try to use your child to file taxes. They gonna get in trouble for that shit too, or it's gonna get flagged. They not gonna be able to do it. All right. So if this reading resonated with you all can and y'all feel like y'all want to get a reading, you all can DM me or inbox me on Instagram, or you all can email me at bellaharmonytv@gmail.com. Okay. So those are your channeled messages for today. I will see you all in the next live.